Hi, welcome to Learn English and Practice with Marie. Today we're going to do American English Idioms lesson number 23. We'll go through 5 idioms and review their meanings. We'll finish with a story to hear these idioms in context. This is a series, so if you like this video, subscribe for more. Let's get started. First, I'll read the idioms. Against the clock, foam at the mouth, freeze someone out, head over heels, sit tight. First, against the clock. This means rushed or working quickly to meet a deadline. So I am frequently working against the clock at my job, and when I was a student, I would often be working on a paper right before the deadline. I'd be working against the clock to get that done. Currently, I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving. American Thanksgiving happens very soon, and I'm racing against the clock to try to get my home clean before guests arrive. So that's the current situation. Examples are, the team was racing against the clock to get the presentation ready for the meeting. She felt the pressure as she studied for her exams, knowing she was working against the clock. Foam at the mouth. This means to be extremely angry. So animals who get rabies will foam at the mouth and be wild and angry and dangerous. Of course, when we're using this idiom, we're not referring to a literal rabid animal. Rather, we're referring to extreme anger. So think of people in customer service situations who get extremely angry when they don't get their way. They might be shouting at the cashier. They might be threatening to call corporate. Those people would be foaming at the mouth. Examples are, she was foaming at the mouth when she discovered her car had been towed. The customer started foaming at the mouth when she received the wrong order for the 3rd time. Freeze someone out. This means to deliberately leave someone out, to choose not to include someone who would expect to be included. So to freeze someone out is a very deliberate form of exclusion. For example, if people are getting into a business deal, like a real estate deal, one of the partners might be frozen out where everyone else decides to work together and that other person is excluded from the deal, even though they really should have been included in the deal based on the past interactions they'd had with the group. Examples are, the other team members froze him out of the project after he disagreed with their approach. He was slowly frozen out of the group after expressing his controversial opinions. Head over heels. This means to be very much in love. So if you're head over heels for someone, that means you are really, really into them. This can be used in the case of a reciprocal relationship or just a one-way crush. So you might be head over heels for your classmate who barely notices you. Examples are, he fell head over heels in love with her the moment they met. He was head over heels with his girlfriend. Sit tight. This means wait patiently. So to sit tight means to hold on and be patient and wait for something to happen. Students might sit tight and wait for the teacher to release them from the classroom, or you might sit tight while you wait for important news to come in. It's basically something you can use anytime you're asked to be patient. And in this case, when you hear this idiom, sit tight, it doesn't literally mean you have to be sitting down. It just means wait. Examples are, the flight was delayed, so the passengers were told to sit tight and wait for further updates. The doctor advised him to sit tight and wait for the test results. So let's read through a short story to practice with these idioms. A young journalist was head over heels with excitement when she got a chance to interview a famous celebrity. This was her big break, and she was ready to do her best. But her boss, eager to get the story published, started to push her to work against the clock. Every day he gave her new deadlines and extra tasks to speed up her work. Some of her colleagues were also competitive, hoping to get the story for themselves. They tried to freeze her out by leaving her out of important meetings and keeping resources away from her. This made her foam at the mouth with frustration, but she decided to sit tight and focus on her work. She knew that if she stayed calm and did her job, she could finish her story the right way. Finally, her hard work paid off and her story was published. It became a big hit and she proved her talent to everyone. So again, those idioms are against the clock, foam at the mouth, freeze someone out, head over heels, sit tight. Great job today. There are other videos like this on this channel and more are coming soon. I'll put playlists and videos right here, and please feel free to practice with the idioms in the comments below. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.